So interesting times at the moment, of course, with coronavirus, and unfortunately my work's still going. So in fact, we're busy so I still have to go to work. I don't think it's bad world, actually. I quite like it. It's a great opportunity to work on your fitness, which Amanda and I are really trying to do. In between working, it feels like the world's just a little bit quieter, a little bit slower pace. So easier, I feel, at the moment to get out and go training, which I really like. So I've been thinking about what my goals should be, come up with a few things. First thing I want to do is maintain my weight. I got my weight down to 75. I'm almost 6'2", so that's pretty skinny for a bloke of my height. I feel good at that weight, so I really want to maintain that. That's probably the main goal short term that I don't want to count calories anymore. So we did a few videos where we were both counting calories, and it was great, and it got the 5-6 kilos off, but Jesus Christ, it just numbs your head. I was always hungry. I don't want to be hungry. I don't want to count calories. I'm going to increase my training. That's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to eat well. So I'm not going to eat any shit. I could sit down and eat 3 boxes of chocolate like that. For me, not to eat sugar is really tough. So that's what I've got to work on, is eating well, not counting calories, increasing my output or my training. So there's a few things I'm going to do. First of all, 10,000 steps a day. Obviously, if I run, the steps are included, so that's a bonus day. But other days, even if I go out and ride 2-3 hours, I want to get 10,000 steps in a day. I just want to make that the normal, what I do every day. So that's one of the first things I'm going to do. And I want to burn a minimum of 3,000 calories a day. As I increase my training, it would make sense that I burn more calories. So a minimum of 3,000 at this stage. This is all done through this watch, so that's how I keep count of it. So what I also want to do is I want to increase my training to 9 hours a week. Now, some of you are going to laugh at that, because 9 hours for some of you is probably a recovery week. If I trained 15 to 20 hours a week, shit, I wouldn't get out of bed. It would destroy me. So 9 hours for me is quite a step up. Typically, I'm probably 6 to 7 hours at best. So a bit of a slacker there, but also I just don't train a lot. I just find I get really tired. It knocks me down, and I'm just useless to be around. So I'm going to try to increase it to 9 hours. Now, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to break it down with actually 4 disciplines, and I'll explain that to you. First of all, the bike. Now, for me, I do mountain biking, I do road, whatever. I'm going to do 4 to 4.5 hours a week. So I don't care what bike that's on, whatever I decide I want to do. So I work off time, not distance. So 4 to 4.5 hours on the bike. Paddling. So I paddle. I took up paddling because I couldn't run because of my calf issues, and although I'm now running again, I'm loving paddling. So I'm going to continue paddling, and I'll tell you in a minute why, because I've got an event coming up that I want to look at. So I'm going to paddle 2.5 to 3 hours a week. Swimming, I'm going to maintain over the next 3 or so months, so about an hour a week. Now, all pools are shut, but we've got this great spot, which you would have seen in one of our vids maybe. 150 meters across. It's a salt lake. There's no critters in it. An hour a week there, so which is about 3-ish Ks, okay? So just 1 week over winter to maintain. And my running, I'm building it back up to 2 30-minute runs. So it'll be a total of an hour. It's not a lot of running. I wish it was more, but for now, that's where it's at. So that's how my 9 hours are made up. I just want to stay really focused on my weight, as I said, and increasing my training, because, you know, we're competitive, we're athletes, and we work towards a race. When there aren't any, it's pretty hard. At this point, there's an event coming end of August. Currently here, it's mid-April. This particular race I'm looking at hasn't been cancelled at this stage. Who knows? End of August, hopefully everything's back to some normality. But the event I want to do is a multi-sport race. Let's call it a triathlon, because it does involve 3 different disciplines, and they are mountain biking, surf ski paddling, and running. So it's up in North Queensland. It's called On a Mission. And what you do is you ride 23K along the beach and a little bit of trail, and then you paddle from the mainland of Mission Beach across to an island called Dunk Island, which is 4K. And then you run up to a lookout at the top and back, which is a total of 6K. You paddle back to the mainland, and you finish with a 7K run on the beach. So that's kind of, it's a multi-sport. I'm going to call it a triathlon. It's 3 disciplines. So that's what I'm kind of working towards right now, which is also why I'm doing 3-ish hours a week paddling, because I'm still a newbie at paddling and I want to improve. So I'm increasing that at the moment. So that's short term, that's my goal. Long term, now that I'm a runner again, I'm going to look at sprint distance tries. So sprint is 750 swim, 20 bike, 5K run. And actually it's probably my favorite distance anyway, but that's what I want to do, is I just want to do the sprint distance and just know that my calves are going to cope with a 5K hard run. Long-term goal, next year in Australia, the ITU Multisport Festival's on here in North Queensland in Townsville. It includes the long course and it includes the aqua bike and the duathlon, but it also includes the cross or off-road triathlon. And that's the one I want to go for. So to summarise there, on a mission, the multi-sport race in August this year, then into sprint distance triathlons next tri-season, and then long-term looking at September 2021 for the ITU World Championships. So these vids, we really enjoy doing them. We're starting to get a little bit of traction. There's more people watching them. We are a YouTube channel, obviously, TriFit with Tim and Amanda. And we want you guys to subscribe. So down the bottom there, you have to sign in. Some people don't understand that. You have to sign into YouTube. If you haven't done that, it takes you about 1 minute to do. So sign in, go down, subscribe. Then you'll be notified when new videos come out and you'll really help us improve our channel.